first step is a film. So Oregon Trail led to Oregon for farmland. California Trail led to California for gold. The Pony Express Trail was the Postal Service Trail. And the Mormon Trail was Mormons finding a spot to be freely religious.
Our road was uniformly the same thing every.
So as people move from east to west, this is like the official trail, but different people used different routes. But that southern pass that's in the box is the common piece because it's how you cross the Rockies with mule and cargo and stuff. So for the dangerous river crossings, they created ferries, and that's what this is. And it slides back and forth along a rope to get your wagons across. We have multiple ferries and multiple bridges that soon developed, and then of course the railroad came in. So this is interesting because this is why Casper is such a big deal. It's because it's where all the trails connected through the South Pass. All right, Wyoming, our 37th state. Ernst is getting ready to go, so don't mind the shaking, but it's on the map. 37 states, you guys. Next up is South Dakota.
All right, second time Sarah driving. We're in Wyoming, heading to South Dakota.
It's a 4-hour drive, 4 hours and 10 minutes, but I figured that if it was anything like the drive that we had coming here, these are roads that I can handle driving.
Yep, so we're gonna give it a try, and if it
fails miserably, we'll
just
switch drivers.
Stay tuned.
Have it,
Alright,
don't.
we're now an hour into your drive.
That, like, if you don't.
How you feeling?
Good. It's like straight ahead. We have an exit and we'll go east in 6 miles, but it's a beautiful view. We're listening to a podcast, and it's nice too because I feel like I'm contributing. Like on drive days, Ernst has been doing all the driving, and I just sit in the passenger seat and twiddle my thumbs and absorbed in my phone. But it's nice to contribute in a more meaningful way and let Ernst be absorbed in his phone. As far as like the actual drive goes, it's good. Wyoming's as much snow as this place gets, and as much as they have to presumably plow their roads and such, they're in very good condition, and I'm appreciative of that.
Yep, and I have been able to apply for 5 jobs, so
Nice.
working on that.
Grassland. And the state sign.
South Dakota.
Woo! State number 38.
It's been a long day of driving, and this has basically been our view the whole day, but a few days ago this place had 2 feet of snow, and here we are a few days later and it's 70 degrees. It's crazy how the weather can change up here.
It's spring, but it's also really nice because even though it's been a long drive, it's been very, very pretty and like not busy at all on the roads, so your girl's been thriving. Also, look at that. Well, we can't see it now. There's a pretty little mountain hill range over there.
Yeah, you're a boss. You're doing great.
Thank you. Cap off me driving. I'm backing into our spot. This is as far as I've gotten already. It's first try, or third try, I guess. But nobody is down here at all. So I asked Ernst if I could do it. I'm in the home stretch.
She's in the home stretch. Wait. Yeah, no, hard. Just like that. Follow the camper. And then wait. Wait. I just want to see Let's keep going a little bit. Just do just where you're at. That's perfect. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, stop.
I'm so proud of
So we're level front to head. We need to put the boards up. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you so much.
So we're here in South Dakota at a KOA. This is our campsite. Almost all alone here, so it's really nice. And they have really good Wi-Fi, so that's been cool. You got Rapid City in the background. We are now heading to Mount Rushmore and Cave of Winds, Winds of Cave, and Casper State Park. So gonna have a little outing today, but I am most excited about Mount Rushmore because it's such an American touristy whatever. So that'll be good. Just waiting on Sarah and we're heading out. So we're driving into the historic Keystone City, which is the city by Mount Rushmore.
It's kind of like Pigeon Forge vibes, where it's like very kitschy and heavy tourist activity, like ziplining and fudge and everything else.
Apparently the old-fashioned fudge outlet is something you have to try in South Dakota, according to Reddit.
It's a very, like, tourist town. Like, these are not
Vases,
real, authentic storefronts or anything like that. So.
Helicopter tours.
Yeah, we shall see. We're about 6 minutes away.
Cool. Sarah, you didn't tell me they made a statue of you. What do you mean? What happened?
Yeah, I'm holding.
Are you
the
getting
eagle.
money from this?
I'm holding the eagle for you.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
I saw a guy up there.
I see a face.
Just got a
1.2 miles still.
little bit too much trees.
Wait till I turn the corner.
There they are.
Oh my goodness.
Look at them. Chilling in the mountains.
Somebody saw that rock high up. America.
America. Look at that. Beautiful. Oof.
South Dakota Guard is doing. Oh, that's a pretty view. To the distance, their South Dakota Guard are doing some work. There it is. A boys. So the profile view of Mr. Washington as we wrap around the mountain. Very cool. All right, Ernst, what'd you learn? What's your history report from the museum?
We learned that he was supposed to have a bigger thing, like an inscription and stuff, but it just wasn't enough space. And then that
The sculptor.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Keep going.
And that they used a lot of dynamite to actually make it happen. Because the outer part of the mountain was so soft, they had to use dynamite to get to the granite. And to really carve it and make it pretty, they drilled like small holes every other inch. And then they used like a, I forgot what it's called, like the metal thing, but they hammered that away. And then they used like a jackhammer to like fine tune it. And it was cool. He was a son of a Danish immigrant.
And whose faces are up there?
We got George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Roosevelt, and my man Abe Lincoln.
Well done, American history buff. You're ready for your immigration test. So there's Crazy Horse. We're not gonna go any further. We're actually gonna U-turn and turn around. because the admission price was $24 and we did not think it is worth that. So we are headed actually to Cave of the Winds now. But there it is.
People can use the 30 miles.
Okay, so we're entering Wind Cave National Park and there's some different pull-offs. Oh, what is that little critter? Right there.
Excuse me.
Is that little prairie dog maybe? Little guy?
Oh yeah. There's another one right there.
Those are little prairie dogs then. Sorry, it says zooms in. Where's the other one?
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're behind us too.
And look, so they're all around us?
Yeah, like on the sidewalk.
You want to take the camera and look? Put them in the mirror.
Right there it is, chilling.
And then, so those are prairie dogs.
Cool.
And then over there are
Buffalo.
some buffalo roaming. How cool. And on the radio we're listening to the news of the park, so don't mind that monotonous voice. Just different overlooks. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what it's doing, but it's like itching. Holy smokes. Wow. That's a beast. What does that feel like to drive right by, Ernst?
I'm afraid it's gonna attack the car.
Right? Like it's literally... That's wild. It's getting a back rub from the pole. Oh gosh, I don't know about this, Ernst. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He's just chilling. So the entrance to the park is just up there. And there's 3 guys visiting us and then a whole bunch laying down over there. Look at this guy. He's rubbing himself on the...
They're so big. Don't drive too close though, I don't want to get hit.
No, for sure. They're a size that simply demand respect. And then you see their horns and it's just like, holy smokes.
Big boys.
Alright, and then here's the sign if you want to get...
Oh. Badlands National Park, right over the dirty window.
Sorry we didn't clean the window again. That way. And all of a sudden there's just more canyons. Very unexpected. We have 24 miles until the visitor center. It's very pretty though, yeah? Ooh, ah, wow, 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 wow. Kind of weird in South Dakota. Ooh, there's caves. You guys, we saw them. We saw the longhorns.
The time and
What else?
Let's
What
back
else?
up
What
for a
else?
second.
Ernst,
Where
what
was
else?
that?
What a cool picture.
Do you know what? I don't recall. I think it was in LA.
Okay.
I don't actually recall.
Okay, so that's marijuana and alcohol. Same question.
Couple of years, that's dropped drastically. It's house or whatever accommodation we're staying in, and I would have peeled off, so I'd have left it at that. Went back to my apartment. Johnny would have been in maybe.
So we
up to
came
a week
in here at the
for,
Pinnacles entrance,
you know,
and we
makeup,
took the red road all the way down to
before
the
any
visitor
shooting stuff.
center. And
Much time
next
to get
we
me
are
time to run
going
down some locations.
back up and
Studio,
around through the
different
Buffalo
studio
Gap
locations.
National Grasslands. So
As
less
well as be around for
Badlands, we're
John
leaving
wants
that
to go for
soon,
dinner
but then
at
we
night
will be
anyway.
going
I would check
to
out
and
these
through
places.
the grasslands to
Mr.
hopefully
Collins,
see
I'm sorry,
some
I
buffalo.
just had a little
Like a more traditional store. Alright, Wall Drug. What was your reaction you were just saying to me?
Not a fan. Just a bunch of rooms that sell the same stuff. It was cramped up, old. Didn't like it.
I would say though that it's really cool how it's like very westerny. Like it's very unique.
Yeah.
Alright, so South Dakota. What do we do in South Dakota, Ernst? We can do a recap.
Well, in South Dakota, we first of all saw Mount Rushmore, which was pretty cool.
That was
the
cool.
coolest thing about South Dakota.
It was very like, I mean, it's in all your textbooks and you hear about it in school and whatnot, but it was really cool to see that piece of art in the mountain, as obnoxious it may be.
Yeah, so that was really cool. We did a few state parks. Oh no, we didn't do a state park, we did some national parks.
Yeah, we did Wind Cave without the caves, which we don't recommend. We definitely recommend you need to go into the caves at Wind Cave.
So you need a reservation.
Yes, you need a reservation, so think ahead. And
we did Badlands,
Yeah.
which was really, like, we get to see buffalo, I don't know, 3 feet, 5 feet from the car.
that was really cool. And then yesterday was a very like stormy day, so we were hoping that our camper would get washed off, but now it just has like streaks of clean and then streaks of dirty. And we just kind of hung out yesterday because it was so stormy and gross outside.
Yeah, and that was a good day too. Had a great day. But we are now heading to Brodus, Montana, where we're going to do
Laundry!
laundry, and we're gonna check Montana off the list. Because we only got, how many states?
We have 10 states
10
left.
states left, and then we're done with this trip.
It's crazy. We have 10 states in exactly 4 weeks. Because today's Saturday, April 30th, so 4 weeks, and we'll be home, which is wild. We're gonna go basically the same pace that we did at the beginning of the trip, and we'll see how long we last.
Thank you, Mr. Truck.
So yeah, what's your rose?
Mount Rushmore. I mean, it's something that, you know, you even hear about in Norway and all that, and it was just cool to see how they made it and blah blah blah. And apparently the guy who made it was the son of a Danish immigrant, so that was cool to hear. My bud is not seeing Montana. Well, honestly, maybe seeing Montana because I don't know anything about Montana. But
We're not seeing any cool part of Montana.
whatever. My bud is my birthday, and Norway's Independence Day, which is in about 3 weeks.
Less than.
Yeah, so very excited about that.
Cool. My rose was every morning while we were at this campground, I would like walk Bjorn and stuff like that. And one of my favorite things about being in the campground is meeting the people. And yeah, so our neighbors were from Denmark, which was really cool. But I just really liked that. Wake up, make coffee, bring coffee on a walk, and walk for a while and talk to people while Ernst is still sleeping. So my extroverted morning bird self had a great time. And then my rose is, I don't know, I'm excited to go to Minneapolis. And also to figure out what we're gonna do for work this summer, because that's also on our minds now that we're 4 weeks out of the trip ending. Then, what is my next thing? Thorn?
The wind.
Yeah, the wind. I didn't sleep well last night because the wind was pretty gnarly. We didn't film anything of it, but it was rocking hard. And it was stormy and stuff, but I don't know if I have a thorn from here. Oh, that I have to read a lot of a book for book club. And the book that we have to read is called Empire of Pain, and it's not interesting. Sorry, Kelly. So, I guess that's my thorn, is having to read that book. But, love book club. Alright, we will see you in Montana.
Yeah, in Brodus.
Great faces, great places. Alright, South Dakota. Ten states left. So we're kind of here. Next is there. Then there. Then whoop. Then there. Then there. Then there. There. Boom. 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 Boop. Boom. 10 states left.